All right, look what I drug home today. It looks like something we just got rid of and said that we weren't too happy with. This is a Hurricane X3 stand-on blower. And what you're thinking from the last video, we sold the other one and said we will never buy another one again because we're buying another Skag Windstorm. That plan has not changed, except we bought this to flip it. I think it's earlier than 2015 because it has the battery in a different spot and it has actually a mechanical parking brake, which was, they should make them on all of them, honestly. But guess down below, I'm not going to say it in this video, what I picked this up for in the price, how much I paid for this machine. It's got 1,150 hours on it. I'm going to guess it's a 2013 or 2014. I bought it from the original owner, and everything works. It starts right up, it drives, all the chutes open up and work. And we'll just pull it out real quick and take a quick peek, and we'll come back to it and walk around it a little bit more. Look what we have here. This is a Hurricane X3 stand-on leaf blower, and you probably, if you've been following the channel for a little while, we sold the Z3, which is the bigger brother unit of this that has the 37 horsepower. This one is a, I think it's a 25. No, this is a 27 actually. It's a 27 horsepower. It was made in 2014, so it's about, I'd say, 9 years old. The reason we bought this is not for the business. It was just, it's going to be a quick flip. We found it for a really, really good deal on Facebook Marketplace. Same thing as the Z3, but it's the X3, which is just a smaller version. And they've done updates to this specific model since 2014. You can tell the blower fan's a little bit smaller. Obviously the motor's smaller, the wheels are smaller. The same identical 3 chutes that are on the newer ones. The cool thing about this one was this has a mechanical parking brake. So on the Z3 and all the newer ones, you have to push the handles in to make it move. And then as soon as they would release, it would have an electric motor to run the parking brake down here. But this is literally a lever. Runs across to this side and grabs a linkage here that runs into the middle and manually pulls up the parking brake, which in my opinion was one of the reasons we got rid of the other one, is because the motors were always going bad and these things would just be rolling down the hill.
They should have stuck with this.
I don't know why they didn't stick with this. This works, it's not going anywhere. This thing works perfect. But I mean, it could even be a little bar just on the left. It doesn't have to go across the whole thing like this does. It could have just been like a regular zero-turn mower. But anyway, the platform is up here is the same exact thing. Since it's not electronic fuel injection, choke throttle, your key. It has this 1,156. So not bad for only 9 years old. That's not that many hours. Kohler commands the same motor that's in the Walker mower and some other machines, but we're fans of Kohler engines. The carbureted ones work fine in our opinion. It's just the Briggs Vanguard carbureted was what we were giving us very, very big troubles with the Z3, the bigger one that we had. But we are not keeping this. This was just a cool find on Facebook for a very, very cheap price. It was traded into a dealer, and the company had like 6 or 8, I think he said, and they were going to just be buying a new couple, I guess, machines under the fleet deal for this upcoming year.
I just want to point out something too. The battery on this one is it's in a different spot from the traditional. Yeah. Well, I guess this is traditional because this is older, but usually they sit underneath here.
There's like a plate right under here, removable plate, and you can service the battery. And then it's also different on here. If you look over here, it has one reservoir for both hydro transmissions.
Yep.
Whereas where the battery is on this now, they have 2 separate reservoirs. I don't know. I don't know why they really switched from this, because the battery being right underneath is really, really convenient. This is more convenient right here to add fluid and service the hydros from the front versus underneath. You could barely get a funnel in underneath there unless you took the bolts off to make the reservoir tilt down a little bit. Like I said, I'm not sure why they went away from the parking brake or the battery and some of the different things, but I'm a big fan of the way this is set up.
It just goes to show this company is also very similar to Walker in the fact that they haven't changed the basic design in over 10 years.
Yeah,
they haven't done a major remodel on anything.
Yeah, so once you're up here, it has 3 individual switches, which of course the new ones has 1 toggle switch built in. That could go either way, it's personal preference. I like to have 3 separate switches. It is 3 separate switches that can fail versus 1 switch. If the 1 switch fails on the newer ones, you can't use it at all. This one, if it fails, you can almost underneath pop the wires off of the, like say the middle one and switch it to the left just to finish the day. I don't know why they did away with this design. I know for a fact these break because there's so much leverage on them with the large pieces of plastic, but this in specific, the emergency brake is a big killer. There's tons of them that are at the dealership for the electric emergency brake repair, but I mean, it needs tires.
Yeah.
Both tires are bald. I mean, it starts up, it goes, it drives fine. The parking brake works well.
You just want to demonstrate the chutes real quick?
We can just turn the key on. It does need a key switch. I'm using a screwdriver. They tend to have a tendency to bend or whatever in the trailer, but the lights work. All 3 lights work.
Oh yeah.
And it's just got power now, so just car window motor. That's all it is.
This one you can't really see,
yeah,
but
that's close. But all the chutes work. Never had any problems with the carbureted Kohlers, so I mean, it's a Hurricane X3 blower, a little bit older, 8-9 years old, but it does its job. It starts right up. It's not completely worn out either. I feel like we're making this into a sales pitch video, but we are selling it if anyone's interested. We would feel comfortable selling it to one of our viewers too, because we went over the whole thing and everything. It's just been maintained by this dealership we got it from, and it was just traded in from one of their landscapers. It had like all the service tags with the same last name hanging off of here that we snipped off, but it's a solid machine. It works and it does everything it's supposed to, and it only has 1,100 hours, so in my opinion it's about halfway through its life with the motor. I mean, that's really it. You're probably looking at the thumbnail wondering why they just buy the smaller version of the same machine that they were bashing on, but we were bashing on that one specifically, like we said, the emergency brake and specifically the engine that was on the Z3, the Briggs & Stratton Vanguard, 35 horsepower. So that's it really for this video. Just wanted to show you guys we're getting started up, I don't know, another month or so, really getting back into spring cleanups, but over the next month we'll be doing our continued scheduled live 7 o'clock every Thursday night. We'll be showing more paperwork and business videos that don't have to do with equipment but has to do with numbers and teaching you how to start your business, grow your current business. But if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe and definitely check out our live videos on Thursday night. We're trying to promote that a little bit more. Maybe put the bell on so you can get notified when we either put a video out or definitely when we go live, because there's a lot of good other companies / individuals that go to those lives, and everybody's filled with something different sort of knowledge. In terms of if we don't know that question, the answer to one of your questions, one of our viewers will, and we'd like to build up the live community a little bit more. So definitely put the notification bell on, subscribe, and check out our Instagram page for more cool videos and anything that has to do with business. But that should wrap this video up, right?
And also we do a free giveaway every single live for a gift card. Yeah. So you get a chance to win a little bit of money by showing up.
Yeah, we're playing with that a little bit. It's gonna be, we've been doing different slideshows, like a trivia game. We'll be playing around with it every week, but we're still there every single Thursday, so tune in. Thanks for watching this video, and check us out on the new one.